Hello everyone, welcome back to Sydney and Starlet, and if you are new here, welcome. Enjoy the videos. So today, me and Sydney are going to be reading Walt Disney, Tigger movie, a read aloud storybook. So let's begin. Who's that? That's Tigger. Tigger's big bounce. One blustery fall morning, Tigger happily bounced through the 100-acre wood. Soon, Tigger bounced right into Winnie the Pooh. "Wanna go bouncing with me?" asked Tigger. "I would go bouncing with you," replied Pooh, "except that I have to count my honey pots to make sure I have enough for winter." Next, Tigger bounced into Piglet, but Piglet could not bounce with Tigger either. He was busy collecting firewood, and Kanga was busy sweeping. So Tigger bounced all by himself until he bounced onto a branch, which pushed over a great big rock, which rolled down a hill and landed right on Eeyore's house. Eeyore's friends rushed over to see what they might do to help. "Your attention, please," said Rabbit. "I have officially completed the plans." Rabbit organized an enormous rock-moving machine, but the boulder wouldn't budge. "It's not just a boulder, it's a rock." Finally, Tigger bounced up. He could see that a big bounce would get Rabbit's rock-moving machine going. But Tigger's bounce made the machine get going too quickly. "You ruin everything with your bouncing," said Rabbit. "But that's what Tiggers do best," said Tigger. "What we're trying to say," said Piglet, "is that we can't bounce like Tiggers because we're not Tiggers," finished Pooh sadly. Roo followed Tigger as he walked off. Suddenly, Tigger brightened. "Say, if there are other Tiggers, we could all bounce morning, noon, and nighty-night too." The family tree. Tigger and Roo went to Owl to find out how to find other Tiggers. Owl explained, To find one's family, one must find one's family tree." "Say, thanks for the tip, Bee-Clips," cried Tigger, as he and Roo bounced off. Arriving with a great big bounce, Tigger asked his friends if they had seen any members of the Tigger family tree, but no one had. "I didn't know Tigger had a family," said Piglet. "Seems to be looking for him," added Eeyore. "We must be supposed to help them," said Pooh. "I often remember to forget these sorts of things." But after a long search, Tigger and Roo returned home without having found a single other Tigger. If they were other Tiggers, we all could bounce the whoop-de-dooper, loop-de-looper, alley-ooper bounce, said Tigger sadly. Wanting to be just like Tigger, Roo tried to do the bounce too. Crash! He landed in an open closet, where he found a locket. "I must have a picture of my Tigger family inside," cried Tigger, but the locket was empty. Meanwhile, Eeyore announced, "I found him." Tigger's family. He led Pooh and Piglet to a pond full of striped, bouncy frogs. "Could this be Tigger's family?" "Tigger misses you very much," said Pooh to a frog. But the frog just hopped away. Then, in a nearby tree, Pooh found some bees, striped bees, that looked just a little bit like Tigger. "Oh, bother," said Pooh, when the bees started to chase him and Piglet and Eeyore. "I don't think these bees are the right sorts of Tiggers." Pooh and Tigger was no closer to finding his family. "Why don't you write them a letter?" suggested Roo. "Hoo-hoo-hoo!" hooted Tigger happily, and he began to write. Tigger mailed his letter and waited for a response, but none came. Rue grew worried about his friend. Kanga said, as long as we care for him, he always will be one of our family. A letter for Tigger. The next day, Rue gathered everyone except Tigger at Owl's house. Rue wanted Owl to write a letter to Tigger from his family. Owl began the letter. Dear Tigger, just a note to say. Dress warmly, suggested Kanga. Eat well, added Pooh. Stay safe and sound, said Piglet. Keep smiling, rumbled Eeyore. We're always there for you, said Rue. Owl finished the letter. Wishing you all the best, signed, your family. The next morning, Tigger showed off the letter from his family. They're coming to save me tomorrow. Where does it say that? Asked Owl, surprised. Nowhere, said Tigger. Because with us Tiggers, you gotta read betwixt the lines. Now Rue had a new idea. The friends would pretend to be Tigger's long-lost family. Everyone painted on stripes and practiced their bouncing. That evening, Tigger welcomed his family. Let's all do what Tiggers do best. That's bouncing, of course. Rue tried to bounce the whoop-de-dooper, loop-de-looper, alley-ooper bounce, but crashed into the closet. Again. Rue's mask fell off. Then Tigger pulled off the others' masks as well. Tigger was so disappointed. There's a Tigger family tree full of my real family, and I'm gonna find him, he said, and left. Rabbit, Pooh, Piglet, Eeyore, and Rue followed after Tigger. Tigger! Tigger! They called into the raging snow. Deep in the forest, Tigger had just found a tree so grand and gleaming that it had to be a Tigger family tree. Woo-hoo-hoo! Called Tigger. But no one was home. Tigger sadly dropped his letter. Tigger's letter soared off into the wind and landed right in Rue's hand. He started running toward the giant tree, with the others right behind him. What are you guys doing here? Tigger asked. We all came this way to look for you, explained Rabbit. Tigger began to argue that he was waiting for his Tigger family when a low rumble echoed through the valley. Suddenly, an avalanche was coming right at them. Tigger bounced everyone to safety in his tree, but the snow rolled Tigger toward a steep cliff. Doing a perfect whoop-de-dooper, loop-de-looper, alley-ooper bounce, Rue rescued Tigger. Taking a long look at Rue and his other good friends, Tigger knew his family had been with him all along. The next day, Tigger gave a party for all his friends. As a special treat, he gave Rue his heart-shaped locket. Now wait a half minute, Tigger cried excitedly. We need to take a family portrait to put it in. And that's exactly what they did. The end. So that is it for today, everyone. Really hope you all enjoyed it, and we'll see you all next time.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye. Pick out your favorite page. Who's your favorite character?
Oak.
Owl. Okay. Goodbye.
Oak.
Owl.